Yesterday po, Congressman Fernandez mentioned about asking the assistance of COA to investigate po yung paglobo ng ill fund yung nagamit yung assist anti-drug. This sa press release nyo po, Quadcom will also be asking for of AMLAC. So, yeah. Can you further elaborate?
Ang talagang, follow the money trail. No? We'd like to find out who the mastermind is. No? Unang-una, the Quadcom actually is not accusing anyone. We're not accusing the former president. We're not accusing even Senator Bato or Senator Bongo. No? Talaga nag-accuse sa ating dating Pangulo. Walang iba kundi yung tao niya, si Colonel Garma. No? Kami lang naman, we're just investigating innate legislation. Nag-file na kami ng bill on EJK, no? To pronounce that to be heinous crime. So, ito, tinitin natin maigi kung ano pang mga legislations ang dapat nating gawin tungkol dito. Sinabi ko na rin na perhaps the Quadcom committee is not only after an aid of legislation, but also in aid of prosecution. Kasi we're now asking the NBI and the DOJ to start investigating, to start prosecuting whatever evidence says that they could be able to get into.
Meron po ba tayong particular na timeline or from within the term of President Duterte, former President Duterte, yun po yung balak na tinamalaman sa AMLAC at saka sa COA? Hindi lang po ba Intel funds but also the confidential funds from 2016 to 2022?
Yeah, it might be, no? We'd like to find out kung magkano confidential fund na nakuha in the years that the former president was president. Tanong natin maigi kung ito ay mayroon talagang na-contribute towards the reward system. Yun ang nais natin talagang makita rito.
Sir, sorry, you just mentioned po na hindi lang po kayo after in aid of legislation but also in aid of prosecution. But Attorney Harry Roque po sa kanyang video na inilabas, pinost niya po kanina, a few hours ago, said na hindi naman daw po trabaho ng Kongreso ang in aid of prosecution, kundi ng executive. Also, sinabi niya na hindi siya pugante dahil wala naman daw siyang nilabag na batas dahil legislative contempt lang naman daw po yung ipinataw sa kanya.
Totoo yun. We're not here to prosecute. That's the reason why hinihiling namin sa NBI, sa DOJ, na simulan ng investigasyon. Ngayon, kung talagang pinapaniwala ni Atty. Roque na wala siyang nagawang anumang kasalanan, hindi siya pugante, hindi siya lumabag ng anumang batas, magpakita siya, humarap siya sa amin. Ba't siya nagtatago? Yun ang nais namin malaman. Bakit si Atty. Roque, imbis na humarap sa amin, nagtatago siya. Samantalang merong arrest order sa kanya.
Hi, Sir. Zandro Ochona pa from Billionario. Sir, so aside from the Intel funds, are you looking at other sources of yung funds na ginamit for rewards?
Actually, Colonel Espinido made a statement in our first Quadcom hearing na talagang mayroong reward system. Tinanong namin kung saan ang gagaling ang reward system. At sinabi niya, nanggagaling ito sa mga gambling money. For example, STL. For example, Pogo. Yan ang sinabi niya, no? Now, meron itong connection din naman sa sinabi ni Colonel Garma na talaga mayroong reward system. Although hindi niya talaga tinukoy kung ito ay galing sa STL. Tinukoy lamang niya na mayroong pondo na nakalaan dito, na nagtatago ng pondo nito, things like this.
So sir, pwedeng all of the above? Pwedeng Pogo, STL?
Pwede.
More than one.
Yes, pwede. Pwede rin na na kung yan ay talagang operational expenses at tinatawag. Siyempre, that would appear. Mag-a-appear yan sa COA, mag-a-appear yan sa pag-imbestiga doon sa mga intelligence fund and confidential fund na nakalagay ng operational expenses. Ang gusto nating malaman, paano ginamit itong operational expenses na ito? Kasi actually, pag sinabi nating operational expenses, na binibigay bago ang operation eh. O, hindi binibigay yan after the operation. So it's not actually a post-operational expenses. But before any operation can be done, merong tinatawag nating operational expenses. We understand that. But not the reward for policemen killing another person for that matter.
So sir, possible na dirty money yung ginamit for the reward system?
It can be possible. Yes.
And sir, last na lang on my part. Yung may binabanggit si Colonel Garma na yung Coplan pala, sir, hindi pala pinapondohan ng PNP. Yung Coplan po, yung mga planned na operations. Hindi pala siya pinapondohan ng PNP. Nakasanayan na daw on ground na pumupunta yung mga pulis sa mayor. May ganun po.
I do not know a lot of things about that. Although, syempre, ang atin namang mga kapulisan, pumupunta yan sa LGU, no? Especially kung talaga meron silang operations. And they would be asking the LGU for help. Okay lang yun eh. Okay lang yun eh. Unless otherwise, ang talagang papatay nila, mayor din naman. The thing is, in the past, in the last administration, I think there were 9 mayors that were actually killed.
Yun nga sir, would we go as far as isa-isahin, tignan yung mga kaso na rin na ito kung connected?
Tignan na namin to eh. Ang sinabi lamang ni Colonel Garma na merong police officer na involved ay yung pagkapatay kay Mayor Halili, no? I was the one that asked, halimbawa naman yung pagkakapatay sa Mayor ng Los Baños, si Mayor Perez. Drugs din yun eh. At ang napagbintangan ay konsehal. In fact, right now, the councilor is still in jail. Oo. Yung ba, police operation din to. Wala siyang sinabi, hindi niya raw alam yun.
Kong, Ian Cruz po, GMA.
Yes.
Sir, may testigo na ba tayo na magsasabi na galing nga sa CIF yung ginamit na pera sa Tokhang?
Well, as far as we're concerned, si Garma pa lang talaga ang nagbigay ng statement tungkol dyan, no? Although, tinatanong nila kung gaano katotoo yung statement na yan. Sinabi ko naman na mula kay Colonel Espinido na sinabi niya may reward system, yung napatay na Chinese drug lord sa Davao Penal Colony na binigyan ng PDL ng tigi 1 milyon, no? In fact, according to the PDL na nag-testify, even Colonel Padilla, na ang sabi nung SPO4 Art Narsoles na bawat ulo 1 milyon. So 3 milyon yan. Pero 1 milyon lang ang binigay sa kanila. And yung 2 PDL, they gave that 1 million to their wives o anak. Ano? So, sa kanila, naloko sila doon. Pangalawa, they were actually promised liberty. No? Tanggalin na yung kaso. But instead of that, they were even charged ng homicide. Pangatlo niyan, yung Kibarayuga na yung testimony ni Lieutenant Colonel Santi Mendoza na talagang nagkabayaran at 300,000 ang ibinayad doon sa nakapatay Kibarayuga at siya nga yung inutusan at nakatanggap siya. Sinabi niya nakatanggap siya ng 40,000. And of course, ang pangapat, si Colonel Garma. So, definitely, sa 4 na testimony yan, talagang mayroong reward system. There's no doubt about that. So, ano pang kailangang ebidensya?
So sir, sa pag-follow ng money trail, anong mga nakikita nyo malaking steps na gagawin ng komite?
Well, ang step na gagawin po namin, yung sinabi ni Congressman Dan Fernandez na we will invite COA. And then, of course, also, tatanungin namin yung AMLA tungkol sa palipat-lipat ng perang yan, kung saan nanggaling yan, kung saan napunta yan, kung sino ang nag-spend yan. I would think that AMLA would know about it.
Congressman, sa tingin nyo, marami pa bang sasabihin si Colonel Garma? Ang dami na niyang sinabi niya malalaki, pero meron pa ba siyang, sabi nga nila, meron pa bang tayong hinihintay sa kanya? Palagay
ko, meron pa eh. Hindi ko pwedeng isawalat sa lahat sa inyo. Meron pa. In fact, meron nang nagka-come forward sa amin on their own na nagbibigay ng salaysay. We still do not know kung ano yung sunumpiang salaysay yan. In fact, yung affidavit na ginawa ni Garma, nagulat kami lahat kasi binigay sa amin yan. Nagkaka-com hearing na kami. That was given to us. Oo, kaya nagulat kami sa revelation ni Colonel Garma.
Si Leonardo po, si NAPOLCOM Commissioner, kailan po siya magsasalita at sa tingin nyo, may malaki din ba siyang papasabugin?
Until such time that Colonel Leonardo would submit to us a signed affidavit, doon namin siya isasalang. Doon lamang. We still do not know what the status of his mind is.
Pero meron na bang inclination na magte-testimonya siya, kagaya po ni Colonel Garma?
Sa akin palagay, sa akin lang, personally, palagay ko meron na eh. We only do not know when that would be, or perhaps in our next hearing, he'll be submitting to us ang isa kanyang sign na sinumpaang patsalaysay, whatever it might be. Sana, this coming October 22, supposedly, when we have the next hearing, na may sasalang namin si Colonel Leonardo.
Congressman, yung mga class 96 at 97 na mga PNPA, meron na bang lumapit sa inyo na sinasabing may nalalaman din po sila?
Wala pa naman. Wala pa naman lumalapit sa amin.
Ay.
Yes. Yeah.
Hello, sir. Senator Ronald Berto de la Rosa said the Senate will launch its own investigation on drugs, and he will invite former President Rodrigo Duterte. Senator Ronald Bato de la Rosa says the Senate will launch its own investigation into the war on drugs and will invite former President Rodrigo Duterte as resource person. At naniniwala siya mas malaki po yung possibility na dumalo si former President sa ilo-launch nilang Senate investigation. Your comment on this po?
Very good. In fact, sabi ng Bible, 2 is better than 1. Oo. Pero may partner na kami sa Senado when it comes to investigation.
How about yung possibility na humarap mismo si former president sa kanila and yet dito sa atin po sa Quadcom? It seems like, yun po, although nagbigay na po ng statement si former president na willing siya na umaten, pero mas malaki yung possibility sa Senate siya humarap.
Well, it might be. It's up to him actually. Although he in-indicate na niya na haharap siya if he's invited. No? So, sa amin, okay na okay yun eh. Hopefully, he will come and clear the air and say what he would like to say.
You mentioned earlier, Kong, na next hearing, EJK ulit yung topic. Are we not going to formally invite the former president to finally face the Quadcom amidst these allegations po against the war on drugs?
We will still talk about if we are going to have the EJK or the POGO or the drugs about it. But definitely, we're going to invite the president. I do not know when, no? Sa akin, if we're going to invite the former president, hindi muna namin iimbitahin ng maraming mga iniimbita namin, no? So that he could be able to freely say his piece. Mahirap naman kung napakaraming iimbitahan namin and then maghihintay siya na matagal. We do not want that to happen.
Sorry sir, pero hindi ho ba maaapektuhan yung pong inyong investigation na ginagawa kung sa Senate siya unang humarap dahil naka 8 public hearing na po yung Quadcom and palagi pong nadadrag yung pong si former President Duterte?
Hindi naman siguro sapagkat malalaman naman namin kung ano nga sabihin niya sa Senado. Whatever he will say, no, babantay namin maigi yan. Yes.
Sorry. Good morning po. Lianes Kapante, GMA News Online. I asked Secretary Panelo yesterday about po yung plano ng Quadcom to investigate the possible use of Intel fund to fund the reward system
Yes.
in killing drug suspects. Ang sabi niya, one cannot launch a successful war on drugs without effective legal strategy, which necessarily will involve funding from the government. Police operations must be sufficiently financed for effective enforcement of the laws against drug trafficking. But he did not mention flat out na we did not use the Intel Fund. Wala siyang ganong statement na categorical. Do you think, how do you find that statement? Is that statement, lack of categorical statement, just confirms what the others have testified po sa Quadcom?
Yeah, I respect his own legal opinion on that. No? Marami naman siguro mga legal opinions ng iba't ibang abogado. No? That is on legal opinion.
So, sir, confirmation kaya yun na nagamit nga yun. He did not ang haba ng statement niya, but he did not mention about anything na hindi namin ginamit yan.
Anong ibig sabihin ng hindi namin ginamit? Kasama siya ron?
Hindi, sir, kasi I was asking yung possibility na, yun nga, I asked him, sir, ginamit niyo ba yung Intel Fund for the police operations under war on drugs? Hindi niya, dun sa mahaba niya statement, hindi niya sinabi yung intelligence fund.
Palagay ko, it will depend upon our investigation.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, sorry. Follow-up lang po dun sa question about Bato. Maglo-launch sila ng sarili nilang investigation po and invite si PRRD. Tingin niyo po ba magiging fair si Senator Bato dun po sa magiging pagdinig ng Senado, lalo na siya mismo po yung nadidiin sa issue ng war on drugs?
Hindi.
Paano niyo ba nasabi, sir?
Well, the thing is, he became the Director General of the Philippine National Police during the time of the former president. No? Just imagine, he was only a Brigadier General all of a sudden. Nagdagdagan siya ng star, no? Naging Major General siya and naging Director General. So I would think that he would be more biased than actually balanced in that hearing. No?
Sir, how about po yung mga narco generals? Are you going to invite them? Wala po kasing na-file na case at wala din pong nailutang na evidence. Nabrand po sila dahil close sila sa isang presidential candidate kay former DILG Secretary Marojas na identified dun sa Novotel. Sinabi na pong narco generals agad.
Pag amin na pong iimbestigahan ng drugs, dangerous drugs, palagay ko we will now be able to know and invite who the narco generals are. At this point in time, hindi pa masyado naming pinag-uukulan ng pansin yan.